think today we'll start on our backs. So whoever just joined, welcome. We're going to come onto our backs. And you can bend your knees, you out, you can rest them in, or you can have your legs straight, whatever's comfortable for you. Maybe experiment and challenge yourself to see if the position that you take is actually the one that's the most comfortable for you. Maybe take a moment and go through some options and really see what feels the best. We have a lot of assumptions that we don't challenge. And then once you've found your comfortable resting posture, let your arms rest either away from your body or perhaps the hands on the torso, just to help direct the breath. And if you're comfortable closing your eyes, I invite you to do so. Just signaling to the mind that its focus is inward and eliminating any visual distractions. The eyes are not comfortable being open, then just rest them in one spot. And just take these first few moments to acquaint yourself with the landscape of your inner being. Notice any parts of the body that might be speaking to you. And see if you can just listen to them. Often the body speaks in messages of discomfort, and then we respond in ways that are less than comforting. We tend to not like the areas of discomfort, and those are the areas that need the most love and attention. So just see the quality of attention that you bring to the parts of you that are speaking a little more loudly. See if you can soften around those parts. Seeing how the breath is feeling. And start to deepen the breath in the belly, letting your belly round as you inhale and drop back down as you exhale. And then breathe into the belly just as fully, but then continue breathing in, spreading the ribs open. Full belly breath, and then broadening across the ribs. And then finally breathing into the belly, into the ribs, and up into the chest. Feel the letting go as you exhale. Not Just letting go of the breath, but letting go of the weight of the body. And now the challenge is to maintain this full 3-part breath. It won't always feel like belly, ribs, chest, but the intention to breathe into the whole body should continue throughout the class, and the attention to the breath remains. And then we can just be curious how the breath changes, how different shapes make it more challenging or perhaps easier to breathe into different parts of the body. And to continue to try to breathe into all parts, even as the shape that we're in might feel like some parts are blocked. So we'll bring the hands onto the knees, one hand on each knee. And start by circling the knees around away from each other. Big circles around. Legs are mirroring each other rather than moving as one unit. On your next breath, reverse directions. And then pull the knees in, aiming them for the shoulders. Keep the chin tucked in, the neck long. The awareness inward, feeling the breath and imagining that you're breathing down to the tailbone. And then bring the hands to the inside of the knees and let the weight of the hands rest heavily on the legs. Relax the arms, relax the legs, surrender them to the weight of the hands. Feel your breath. And release the hands and place the feet down nice and wide, pretty much as wide as the feet will go with the knees bent. And then drop the knees to the right. Lift your head and just check your left leg to see that the knee is straight down from the hip. So not in here, not out there, straight down. And then the ankle is lined up with the knee. And then send the left arm overhead. If you want, you can move your head and upper body a few inches to the right just to create even more of a stretch up that left side. And if you like, you can place your right foot on your left knee just to deepen that stretch. And then if you want, you can place your right hand on your right leg just to deepen that stretch. So there's a lot going on potentially, or you can keep it simple and just focus on one thing. Feeling the breath moving through the body. Aim the outer edge of your left foot toward your right foot, or if your right foot is not resting on that knee, then you're aiming the outer edge of your foot toward your left knee. Like a sideways flexing of the foot. Okay, release the left arm down. And if the right foot was not on the left knee, you'll bring it there and we'll all leave the foot on the leg just above the knee and lift that left knee straight up. So the right foot is resting on the left knee. And then we'll clasp the hands behind the back of the left knee if possible. Flex both feet. Pull the chin in toward the throat. Breathe deeply and soften. So feel the ways that you might be creating resistance to the posture. And try to relax everything. Use your exhale to relax. And then once you feel like you've relaxed, you can start to press your left foot toward your right foot. And then try not to resist with your right leg. The deeper your breath, the more the body can relax. Beautiful. Place the right foot down on the ground, keeping that knee bent. And then straighten and bend the left leg with a flex foot. Do it several times. So this is called flossing. You're flossing the hamstring. Just warming it up. We'll work with it a little bit more in a little while. Beautiful. And then go ahead and relax the foot down, release the hands, take the feet wide, and drop the knees to the left. Lift your head and check the alignment of your right leg. Knee straight down from the hip bone, ankle straight out from the knee bone, knee joint. And then the right arm goes overhead. And if you want to create a little bit of a sickle and move your upper body to the left, go ahead. If you want, you can rest your left foot on top of your right knee. And if you want, you can rest your left hand at your inner left thigh. Reach out long through the right arm. Coordinate the reaching with the breathing. And then aim the outer edge of your right foot toward your right knee or your left foot if it's there. Relax the right arm down, release the left arm, bring your head center, and we'll lift that right knee and have the left foot on top of the right knee. And then take that right foot off the ground if you can, and clasp your hands behind the back of your right leg. And then pull your chin in. Lift your right foot to the height of the left foot. Flex both feet. And first, just relax. Don't try to deepen. Just relax. Just feel, especially into that left hip. Just breathe and soften. Just surrender into the posture. And then you can start to press the right foot toward the left foot. And then release the left foot to the ground with the knee bent. And then straighten and bend the right leg, keeping the foot flexed, pressing up through the heel, and then just relaxing it down. Relax the foot, release the hands. Just let the knees fall out to the side. And bring the knees in. Bring your hands onto your knees. Tuck your chin and rock yourself up. And we'll straighten the left leg and bring the right foot into the left inner thigh. Good. And see if you can feel the back of your left leg lengthening as you reach out and down through your heel, almost like you're pressing your heel away from you. And getting that leg really straight, and that should automatically engage your left quad muscle, the upper leg muscle. Good. So we really want to try to keep that leg muscle engaged, keep the foot flexed, and push down through that left thigh. Inhale, reach up through the arms. And then exhale, come halfway forward. Drop into the left buttock. And then inhale up. And then exhale. Come halfway forward. Drop into the left buttock. Press down through the left leg. Reach long through the fingertips. Inhale, stretch your spine long. Keep your foot flexed. Feel your ribs making space. And inhale up. And exhale and release down. Now, even though the back is rounding and the arms are resting, not reaching forward, see if you can continue to inhale and lengthen your spine, pushing down into your thigh and springing forward through the crown of your head. And then as you exhale, draw your belly in, relax your elbows down, relax your forehead down. Keep pressing actively down through your left thigh. So it's not a passive stretch, it's a very engaged stretch. And then inhale and reach up. Exhale, release the arms down. Stay with the pace of your breath. Cross the right foot over the left. And then hug that knee up toward the left shoulder. And then with the hands here around the knee, you can kind of use that to lift your spine nice and tall. Beautiful. Inhale, reach the right arm out to the side. Follow the thumb with your gaze as you exhale and send the arm back. And then release the hand down to the ground right behind your buttocks. Keep pulling the knee toward the shoulder. Press the right hand into the ground to lift tall through the crown of the head. Make space in your spine. And then exhale and rotate the belly. If you want to hook the left elbow around the outside of the leg, you can do that with Gyan Mudra, index finger to thumb, and then placing that toward or on your chest, or just continue. It might be a deeper stretch for you just to hold on with your hand. With each inhale, growing taller through the spine. With each exhale, turning a little bit more around the vertical axis of the spine. Use an inhale to come back to center. Return the foot to the inside of the thigh. Bring your left hand to the right shin. Inhale the right arm up. And exhale, lean over to the left. Turn your gaze up and to the right. Really hold on with that left hand and let yourself drop as far into the left as you can. You can even feel like that left hand is pulling in toward the left hip. Inhale up. Straighten that right leg. Bring the left foot in. And we'll take some time to really establish the foundation of our posture. Flexing the foot and reaching out. Really, I mean, on my leg, I'm growing like 2 inches longer through my leg just by pressing the heel away from me. And that'll engage that thigh, and we want to actively firm that right leg muscle onto the bone and then push down into the ground. Keep that leg pressing down. Inhale and reach up. Exhale, halfway forward. Draw that right hip down. Lengthen through the spine, reaching through the fingers. And inhale up. Exhale forward, halfway. Keep the right leg engaged. Keep the breath long. And let that long breath extend your spine. And inhale up. And exhale over. Still staying long in the spine, but relaxing the hands, relaxing the head, dropping the elbows. Press the back of the knee into the ground, the thigh into the ground. Lengthening out through the spine, reaching your head away from your tailbone. Inhale long. Exhale, scoop the lower belly in and up. Keep the right leg pressing down. And on the next inhale, roll up, reach up. Exhale the hands down. Crossing the left foot over the right leg. Wrapping your hands around the knee, draw the knee toward the right shoulder, and then pull your spine up tall. Good. So not the chin. Chin parallel. Lift through the spine. Good. And then holding on with just the right hand. Inhale, left arm out to the side. Feel the breath widening across the chest. And then continue to look at your hand as you exhale and reach back behind you. Place the hand on the ground right behind you. And then inhale and push down into the hand, lifting tall, making space between the vertebrae. And then exhale, soften, relax, and turn. And as we did on the other side, the elbow doesn't have to, the elbow can hook over if you want, if that feels like it's a deeper stretch for you. Otherwise, keep your hand there. If you've done the elbow, take Gyan Mudra, index finger to thumb, and then move that toward or perhaps to your heart center. Continue to lengthen with each in-breath and turn with each out-breath. inhale brings you back to center. Turning the left foot to the inside of the right thigh, bringing the right hand around the left shin. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, lean to the right, really holding on with that right hand, pressing down through the left knee, and then drawing the hand in toward you, and then letting the body just drop to the right. And inhale up, exhale down. And bring that right foot in and flip over your feet onto hands and knees. We'll do a basic cat and cow. So starting by lining the hands up under the shoulders, the knees under the hips. And take a moment before you move to really feel the weight moving down into the arm bones, down into the leg bones. So there's a really strong sense of there being a table with 4 legs. And then you can start to move the tabletop. Tailbone up, belly down, chest and eyes up as you inhale. Starting at the tailbone, ending at the head as you exhale. Feel the rippling wave of the movement. So it's not one movement, it's a continuous movement. Last one. And then come back to neutral spine. I'm going to send the left leg back, the right arm forward, and the gaze straight down so that the neck is in the same straight line as the rest of the spine. Lift your belly to support your spine. And then bend your left knee, reach your right hand back for your left foot. Kick the foot up. Take the gaze up and kick the foot back. Deep breath. Can the breath come all the way into that space that you're opening in the right side of your chest? Beautiful. Release the hand down. Release the knee down. Take the right leg back and the left arm forward. Bend the right leg, reach the left hand for the right foot, and kick the foot up and back. Taking your gaze up. Really open that shoulder by kicking the foot back. Really open that right hip and leg by kicking the foot up. And open the heart by breathing deeper. Okay. And then release down. Round your back. Tuck your tailbone. Lift your belly. Hold there. 2 breaths. Okay, we're going to come onto our belly. You can just come straight on. If you like, you can come into a plank and lower slowly through chaturanga. Let your hips sink into the ground. Feel the breath expanding out away from the ground. Bend both knees. Reach your hands back. Take hold of both feet. If you don't reach your feet, hopefully you have a strap of some kind to wrap around your feet and hold on to. And then you can see how this position kind of wants to lift the hips and buttocks a little bit away from the ground. And you want to counter that and actively press the tailbone down. You can maybe feel that stretch in your thighs. Roll the shoulders in toward each other. Inhale, lift your head, lift your top ribs, and then exhale, kick your feet up and back. If you're able to hold on to your ankles, then you can flex your feet and that'll kind of help deepen that. As you inhale, try to float your chest up. As you exhale, try to kick your feet up more. Bow pose. And release down. Hands on either side of your chest. Press into them and send your hips all the way back, coming into an extended child's pose. Keeping the hands forward, pressing forward, sending the hips back. Long breath. Make space and relax. Walk the hands over to the left, placing the left hand beside you on the ground. Push into that left hand, sending the right buttock back. Inch out through the right fingers. Get nice and long. And breathe into the left. And walk it over to the other side. Right hand beside you. Left arm outstretched on the diagonal. Pressing into the right hand. Shifting weight back with the left hip and reaching out through the left hand. Feel how much space there is on that left side to breathe into. Or if it feels like there isn't a lot of space, feel that. And walk the hands center, extend them out long, and keep the hands where they are and lift the buttocks off the heels. Planting the hands, spread the fingers wide. Bend the elbows out to the side and roll the elbows back toward the thighs. Curl the toes under. Inhale and exhale and lift. Press down into the index fingers and thumbs and send your hips back. And notice when you start to lengthen by pressing forward and sending the hips back, if that length happens in the shoulders. And we want to roll the arms down the back so that the length doesn't happen in the shoulders. We want to keep the integrity of the shoulder joint and create length through the spine. Let the head drop down, let the heart drop down, push down into the heels. Breathe into the whole body. And then on your next breath, nice big inhale through the nose, exhale out of the mouth, shake your head no. Inhale deep. Exhale out of the mouth, shake your head yes. Inhale deep. Exhale out of the mouth, shake your head all around. Beautiful. And then walk your feet toward your hands. Bend your knees. Bring your hands onto your shins. Straighten your back parallel to the ground. Good. Lengthen your spine. Pull your hips back. And then slowly lay your spine over your bent legs. Let your arms rest down. Let your head rest down. Feel your breath. And then push down into your feet to straighten your legs. Soften the knees again. Tuck the chin to the chest. Roll yourself up. Send the arms forward with the thumbs down, reaching forward and up and back and down. Big circles with the arms. And again, forward, up, back, and down, and again. Let the arms rest down. Let the eyes close if that's okay for you. Soften the knees, but keep them straight, just not locked. Release the tailbone down, lift the head and heart up. Feel your breath. And then shift weight into your left foot and really feel the whole foot sinking into the ground. Feel your body balancing itself over that foot even while the right foot is still on the ground. Stay connected to your breath and gently open your eyes. Looking at one spot ahead of you. Focus on the rhythm of your breath. Whatever movement your body does that's a different rhythm, steady the rhythm of your breath. And then lift the right foot. Take it with your right hand, and then if you can, clasp your left hand around your foot, interlacing the fingers with the right hand. Roll the shoulders back and start to kick the foot back, sending the chest forward. Breathe wide across your heart. Nice, you guys. Beautiful. Release. Turn the foot hip width apart. Close the eyes. Feel your breath. Let it relax you to have that nice soothing rhythm. And shift weight into your right foot. Feel the entire bottom of the right foot pressing into the ground. And then line your body up over that foot so it's in perfect balance while the left foot's still on the ground. Feel your breath. Softly open your eyes, still feeling your breath. Looking at one spot, still feeling the breath as you lift that left foot and take it in your left hand. Maybe you don't reach the foot and you want to grab the pants. Maybe you have a strap handy to wrap around the foot. If you can, bring the right foot hand around the foot as well and interlace the fingers. Steady your mind, steady your body by feeling your breath. Start to kick that left foot back, opening the chest and shoulders. Breathe into your heart. And then release the foot down. Take a moment here. Roll the shoulders around. Beautiful. Step the feet a little wider apart. Have the toes facing out, the heels in. Inhale, reach the arms up. Bring the palms together. Exhale, bend the knees. Come all the way down, bringing the hands together at the heart. If the heels are off the ground, try taking the feet wider. And if the heels are still off the ground, maybe roll your mat and stick the mat under your heels so that you're stable. Lift through your heart. If you want to stretch those hips wider, then you can come fist to hand or fist to fist. Pull the navel in and down and sink the tailbone. Feel your buttocks, both sit bones, dropping toward the floor. And release the hands, lower the buttocks to the ground, and bring your feet into a pinwheel posture. We'll do one final twist. Trying to sink your left sit bone on the ground. So I'm in a pinwheel. You don't see me. That's the problem. So the legs, sorry about that. The legs are in a pinwheel posture with the right foot to the left knee and the left foot to the left buttock. And then try your best to sink your left sit bone down. And we'll inhale and reach the left arm up. Exhale, bring it to the right knee. Inhale, reach the right arm out and back. Exhale, bring it back. And if you can grab hold of that left foot, go ahead and grab the left foot. If not, just bring it to the ground. So it's a really nice deep opening for that right shoulder and chest if you can grab hold of the foot with your right hand. Don't worry about it if you can't. Breathe up into your heart. Exhale and turn. Now we're going to turn the head the opposite way, counterintuitive. So the body is twisting to the right, and we're going to turn the head to the left. So it gives a little bit more of that opening through the chest and neck and shoulder. And release slowly back to center. Switch the pinwheel to the other side. Right foot as close to your buttock as you can so that you have easier time reaching it if that's the practice you're doing today. And try to sink into that right sit bone. In and of itself, this is a pretty good stretch. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, reach across to the opposite knee. Exhale, reach out through the left arm. Turn. Reach back behind you, maybe grabbing hold of that right foot, if not the ground. Inhale, lift tall. We'll start with the head to the left to help us twist. And then turn your head to the right. And come back around to the center. Bring both knees in front of you. Bring your hands to your knees and lean back, rolling yourself down onto your back. Once your head comes down, you can lift your hips, tuck your tailbone, and then release your legs and shake them out. If you have an eye pillow nearby, you can place that on your eyes, or a towel, something to create darkness, or just close your eyes if you can. And take a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, releasing the weight of the body into the ground. And then in through the nose, out through the mouth, releasing the jaw, letting the upper teeth and lower teeth separate, gently parting the lips. And then inhale through the nose, exhale out of the mouth, releasing the activity of the mind, letting go of thoughts and images, memories. Just being fully present to this moment, letting the breath anchor you into the present. Letting go of the breath so that We're not controlling the moment. We're not controlling life. We're just experiencing it as it is. Taking in how the breath might be different from one breath to the next. And noticing if the mind wanders away, just gently steering it back. Notice how when you wander away from the breath, you're wandering away from the present. You're probably in some sort of process about the future or the past. Surrendering to this moment, alive and well, completely relaxed, letting go, letting go, letting go. Meet your heart, move fingers and toes. Reach the arms overhead, take a deep breath, stretch long. Hug the knees to the chest and rock from side to side, letting the ground massage your back. Coming center and rub hand to hand and foot to foot. Soles of the feet rubbing, palms rubbing. And roll onto your side. Rest your head on your underside arm. Rest your body on the ground. Resting again in this moment. What does this moment feel like? And then find your way up slowly to a sitting posture, any way that's comfortable for you. Sinking down through the sit bones, lifting tall through the crown of the head. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale the hands together at the heart. Inhale, lifting tall, breathing in from bottom to top. Take it all in. Let it all go. Drop the chin to the chest. Namaste. Thank you for your practice.